Please understand that this English word religion is a little different from Sanatana Dharma. Different means on certain properties it's different. Different means it has different properties. The characteristics are different. Like suppose you compare two physical objects, you can compare on the physical dimensions, height, weight, like that. But when you compare two religions, how do you compare? What are the most important parameter to compare is whether this religion is based on phenomenon, some scientific phenomenon, or it is just based on the belief and faith. Friends, so what I mean to say here is this Sanatana Dharma is phenomenon based, not faith based, not faith based. If you see it, faith can change, but phenomenon cannot change. Like sun rises in the east is a phenomenon. It is not based on your belief or faith. It can never be changed. Sun will rise in the east in any part of the earth if you go. Right, it's a Christian or a Muslim or anybody, it doesn't vary on the faith. It will function in a similar way. Sun will always rise in the east, so it's a phenomenon based. So Sanatana Dharma is phenomenon based, whereas all other religions are faith based. It is faith based means it can change. Understand? So I'll give another example. Liquidity cannot be taken from water. See, it is a natural property of the water, liquidity. Can water behave differently? Of course, some external influences there, like refrigeration, it can become solid. But liquidity is a fundamental property of the water that nobody can change. Similarly, heat and light are the properties of fire. Heat cannot be taken from the fire. Fire means there will be prakasham, there is ushnam, there is heat and light there. So like that, there is a certain property of the living entity, the eternal function of the eternal living entity. There is certain property that is called Sanatana Dharma, because, right? That is called Sanatana Dharma. So that we have to understand here. Sanatana Dharma is eternally integral with the living entity. And also, it has no beginning or end. That's why it is non-sectarian. I will come to this point now. It has no beginning nor end. Ramanujacharya ji has told that it has no beginning or end. Since it has no beginning or end, it is not a sectarian faith. That means it is a business of all the people in the world. Sanatana Dharma is a business of all the people in the world. It is not just only certain geography, certain location that Sanatana Dharma will be followed. Because it is like sun rising in the east, it is phenomenon based. And also it doesn't have beginning or end. It is beyond time. There is no historical time in the annals of history where you can say that Sanatana Dharma started. Like other religions, if you say, they can say Prophet Muhammad started this at this particular date, or Jesus Christ started it. But Sanatana Dharma, there is no beginning or end. It is come from the breathing of the Supreme Person. It is phenomenon based. Right? And then also the living being is also beyond time. We are all souls, right? So Bhagavad Gita and the Shastras all state, what does it say? It is clearly stated that living entity is never born nor never dies, is eternal, indestructible, continues to live after the destruction of the temporary material body. Na hanyate hanyamane sharire. So we are talking of the eternal function of that eternal substance called soul inside each one of us. It is a phenomenon based. So Sanatana Dharma is a scientific religion. It is different from others because it is a scientific phenomenon. And coming to another aspect is Dharma. Dharma, what is Dharma? People are speaking every day on the internet without understanding what is Dharma. Dharma means which is constantly existing with a particular object, like heat and light is existing with fire. So there is a particular essential part of the living being which is a constant companion. That is called Dharma. Our soul, we have some particular function which is non-changeable. That is love for Krishna, love for the Supreme. There is being a component of the Supreme Consciousness, we have attachment, we have affection to that Supreme Consciousness. So that is our Sanatana Dharma. That is for the business of all the people in the world. Everybody has Sanatana Dharma. We are not sectarian. This is a philosophy of science. Please understand. This constant companion is eternal quality, and that eternal quality is the eternal religion. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.